Hey guys, this is Mike the Wrestling Gunsmith, and you guys are watching All Wrestling. This video is about AEW last night, AEW my AEW Dynamite review, and I'm gonna say this before I even begin. I really, because what I saw last night with AEW, they completely moved on from Cody Rhodes, and you know what? Just on like really because nobody mentioned him, not even Tony Khan. And you know what? I think it wasn't such a surprise because like the dude's been here for about 2 years now, and the sad part is like AEW's probably gonna be fine without him. AEW's gonna be completely fine without him, and I really believe in my heart of hearts that they're gonna be okay. I mean, they've done a lot of things with like, and here's the thing about Cole, like when he's not there, I think AEW is so much better because like they can cheer for Darby, they can see what Darby's gonna do. And the funny thing is, like the Darby, I already know the Darby and the Sammy Guevara match probably was really off the chain because and Sammy retained, and that match was amazing. The Lee Morgan against Brian Danielson match was good. I'm trying to think what else happened. The inner circle match, like inner circle against Proud and Powerful, was good because I don't think they got back together. I really don't think. I think this is the end of the inner circle, or there's gonna be like a reformation of the inner circle at some point. Because like the thing is, like they went at it. Like that tag match was fucking amazing. Like Chris Jericho doing the Judas effect and doing Judas effect, and you got Hager doing it, and Proud and Powerful is doing the Sweet Sweeper. They were doing chop block. They were doing everything. I love Santana and Ortiz. I really do because them cats. I love them, and I'm glad they're back at being Proud and Powerful, bro. I really wanted them. I really wanted them to be at the top. I really wanted them to get them titles, but yo, if we get them with Jungle Express, it's going to be freaking wild. It's going to be wild at Revolution. And they did have another qualifying match, which was Wardlow versus Max Caster. Wardlow just beat the heck out of Max Caster. Like he power bombed, like he gave him like 5 power bomb sympathies. I think he's not gonna be in the match. I know Keith Lee, because him and Keith Lee are gonna steal the show at Revolution on March 6th. Like him and Keith Lee are gonna steal it. Like that is my ultimate prediction when that pay-per-view happens, because the fact that we got that, and the fact that we're getting an Adam Cole, like I guess you could say like an Adam Cole, like him, like really stepping up to Hangman, saying that he wants to challenge him, like that was cool. And I'm glad like him, and like the Punk promo I saw, like the Punk promo was like, listen, he's like, I've been thinking about all the matches I've had where I've left pieces of myself. And it got me thinking, I know we just came off the crazy, the holiday, Valentine's Day, but he's like, MJF, you want to put yourself to Piper, and Piper had his question. Now I have mine. He was like, MJF, will you be my Valentine? Like, and the thing is, the funny thing is, he wanted to do the dog collar match, and I knew it was happening at some point in time. And the crazy part about it was when MJF tried to come in and everybody was just booing him, he didn't even say anything. He just dropped the microphone and walked off. That means he's ready. That means Punk is not letting him go until that dog match is going to happen. That means next week on Dynamite, we're probably going to get a confrontation again. And then on Rampage, we're going to get one. And the thing is, like, I'm loving what they're doing. Like, AEW at this point is seriously moving on from Cody, because, like, all the storylines we're getting right now going into the face of the Revolution match, like, all of it right now is literally is like it's not a surprise. Like, this is the thing about like AEW, that they're so different from WWE. Like everybody didn't panic, everybody didn't boo the shit. Like everybody was just into it. And the match between like literally the match I saw with Martinez and Thunder Rosa, like bro, that no disqualification match was wild. Like bro, I've seen things like no disqualification matches usually go not that long, but I've seen a lot of craziness. I've seen like Thunder Rosa getting thrown into the steps, literally getting power bombs to the steps, literally getting beat up going through a table. Like that, like bro, between Martinez and Thunder Rosa, Mercedes Martinez is literally going to be. They're going to have they're gonna have a match of Revolution, and it's going to be like a lights out or bot or a death match because the where they're going at it. That no disqualification match was not even the end. They were gonna hit each other's stride. They were gonna go at the level they were gonna go at, and I'm just like something just told me like yesterday. Something just told me, and the thing is, I'm also thinking about that Daniel Bryan, him trying to recruit people. I just don't know what they want him to do. Like him going against Lee Moore already was a good match. It was stellar. It was fantastic. I think it's like a 4-star match to me. But I don't want him to recruit people. Like I don't think him being in a faction is gonna change anything because I think he's still kind of sore the fact that he could have been champion, but I think he's gonna be champion like when Cody comes back. It'll probably be such a thing. But I mean when Kenny, the thing is like I really feel like if because when Kenny shows up, it's gonna be like this big like thing where if he shows up, it's gonna be like, yo, Hangman's got the title now. Hangman's been defending the title, and I think the person that's gonna be Hangman for the title would be Kenny or even Adam. Like, I think there is going to be a AEW World Title match at Revolution, and it's probably gonna be like a number one contenders match for it because I really feel like because Adam Cole's the number one guy, right? To beat him for the belt. But the problem is, like, if he beats him for the belt, he's got to get out of the Bullet Club thing. And, like, I haven't seen that much of, like, the Young Bucks. I've seen Jay White. I've... Thank you. I've seen Jay White. I've seen what he can do. Because Jay White, he's not closing the forbidden door. That means if Jay White's coming, that means Tama Tonga's coming. That means a whole bunch of, like... They're gonna bring a bunch of Impact. They might bring Rhino in there because I would want Rhino in AEW though. I would want the violent even EY like Eric Young. I would want Eric Young to be there with W.S. Morrissey and the rest of them because that would be a massive pop for Violent by Design to show up. Cause bro, I could have I want that that's my dream. Like that is my dream at like him and like Rhino against Dean Ambrose. Like I mean against John Moxley. Like bro, that would be a match. And like EY showing up and like messing with the Bullet Club. Like yeah, I think Lance Archer would join like because he's the Murdoch. I think he would love it. I would want to see him go against Rhino though. That would like I said, guys. Like I really feel like we're gonna get a lot of Impact dudes. Like there's a lot of people on my list that can, like OVE. Like a lot of Impact people that I would want to see. Like I don't know if I would want to see Mickey James in AEW though, because like she doesn't really fit. And Finn, I don't want to see him in AEW either because like I'm cool with the Prince. I'm cool with him, but I'm just like, yo, it doesn't make sense at this point. It really doesn't. Like, it really does not make sense at this point because I'm just like, at this point, like, what are we doing? Because I'm like, and that's what I was liking about the AEW. Like, everything, the storylines were really good, and like, everybody's kind of finding their stride now. Like, Wardlow is probably going to end up being the face of Revolution, trying to face Sammy for the belts, and he'll become champion. I don't even think he signed that contract. I don't think he did. Because the thing about Wardlow, I've never really seen him have a title reign. Like, I've seen him beat dudes, I've seen him fight a bunch of guys, but I've just never seen him, like, really go after any titles. And then with Miro, like, Miro Miro wasn't a bad TNT champion. I just think that like him getting hurt, him getting lost to Sammy was supposed to happen because like he just got overconfident, and I just think at the point in time is like you have so many people now, and like that's the thing too. I don't even think Miro. I think Miro will come back too. I think he'll come back, and it'll be a whole different thing with him where he does his own thing. Like he does his own thing, and I just think same thing with Orange Cassidy. Like same thing with like him like being the guy that like him being like a mid card dude from now like a really main event kind of player dude. Like he's kind of at that level of like we've actually done it. And that was the thing. Like I think we were just so caught up in the fact that he was just there, and now it's like you know. Here's the thing, and now I got and I really can't wait to see Rampage tomorrow because I'm gonna have time to see it and stuff, and like, I really can't wait for Revolution as well because like it, because but like I said, guys, my AEW review, my AEW Dynamite review, I'm really gonna give this a 9 out of 10 because you know what, pretty stellar stuff. Like pretty good story. Like pretty good storylines. Like I mean, not pretty good. Like really good storylines. Like I really think like AEW's in the second year, and literally it hasn't like a lot of stuff. A lot of matches were like a lot of matches we are getting is stuff we've never seen before. Like, and I love that AEW just plucking the brain of WWE because like I mean WCW a little bit because it's like yo we have a thing that's not that's trying to get a relaunch at this point, but I don't think it's gonna happen. And I do want one guy. We're probably not gonna get him. I really want Marty Scroll. I really do. I want Marty, and I want Marty Scroll, and I also want Nick Aldis, aka Magnus. I really do. I want him to be in AEW so bad because I really want to see the confrontation between the Bullet Club and him. I really do. Because the thing about the NWA, I love NWA, but the problem is there are way too many current wrestlers in NWA. But anyway, guys, like I said, I'm gonna give it. Like I said, my AEW review is like a 10 out of 10 because the stories were good. Everything kind of matches up now, you know. But anyway, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Peace.